Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel JK Star A Reader. Today I'm doing my October TBR. That's right, it's my October TBR. And these are the books that I plan to read in the month of October. So let's get going. The first book I have to show you, it is Blackheart by Nalo Hopkinson. So I read one book by this author a few years back, and I started another one. The most recent is called The Midnight Robber, and it takes place in the Caribbean. So this is the latest publication by this author, and this is a new fantasy sci-fi work, and I guess it involves travel and a ship arriving at island country, and it's how the story goes from there with the main character. I'm not sure who it is quite yet. I guess the main character is Tochi, who is training as a chantwell, who is a combination of historian and musician, who hopes to sail off to examine the rare Alamat Book of Light, and thus secure a spot for himself on the Chin's Colloquium of Fellows. So this person has scholarly ambitions, and the arrival of a ship carrying interesting wares gives him the motivation to start this journey. So I guess it'll be interesting to delve into this latest work by this author and see where the adventure goes. So yeah, Blackheart by Nalo Hopkinson. So I'm giving me permission to buy one new book a month, and this is my one new book for the month of October. And it's not that far away with this video being posted the Thursday before the weekend. So yeah, Blackheart by Nalo Hopkinson. The next book I have to show you, it is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. And so I've been meaning to get back to reading books by Holly Black. It's been a while since I tried to read this book. I read a few chapters and I put it aside for some reason, and now with the cooler months approaching, it's finally time to make a try of this, or make a go of this book again. And so yeah, The Darkest Part of the Forest, which has to do with the Fae. So we'll see where the story goes. As I remember correctly, a young woman walking in the woods, and they encounter a boy sleeping in a coffin. Sleeping Beauty story of sorts, and we'll see where the story goes from there. So yeah, I said it already, The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. Next I have another book, and this one is Lessons in Chemistry by Garmus. So it's been some time since this book went around BookTube for a number of weeks, and with the hype around this publication dying down, I've decided it's time to finally get around to reading it. This book is also the book club pick for my local book club, and I haven't had a chance to attend the meetings lately, so hopefully I'll get to this soon and be able to be part of the conversation at the next meeting. So yeah, Lessons of Chemistry by Garmus. Another book I have on my October TBR, this one is The Foghorn Echoes by Danny Ramadan. And so this is a book detailing the life of a young man from Syria, and he has fallen in love with his best friend. It's a romance, and somehow this leads him on a journey and a life that he did not anticipate. And so it's being part of the queer and gay community and what it has for this young man looking forward towards the future, and it also touches on the Syrian civil war, as the author left Syria because of the civil war. So yeah, The Foghorn Echoes by Danny Ramadan. Next, I have another book to show you. This one is Birth of Venus by Sarah Dunant. So I talked about this book in a previous video. That was a few months back, and I haven't had a chance to actually read this book yet. And so this is another try. So this takes place in Renaissance Italy, I think. And so this is a story and about the time period and the setting, as well as the art that is being made at that time, and the inspirations for it during a fruitful time period in history. So yeah, The Birth of Venus by Sarah Dunant. Another book that I've been meaning to read, this one is Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. And so this is a story with a reoccurring events taking place where the main protagonist lives her life over and over, and it has to do with the time period in the 1910s, the start of a new century and what it has to offer, as well as the troubles that are brewing with the revolution in the air in the old world, and what the developments in the new world has to that are occurring. So yeah, so Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. And I recently saw that this author has released a new book in her mystery series. So I haven't had a chance to read anything yet by this author, and so I'm keen to start getting into this novel fairly soon. So yeah, Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. Next, I have another book, and this one is Necessary People by Anna Pitoniak. So I started reading this book a while back, and I had a library copy that I read maybe a few chapters of it before I had to return it. And so finally I was able to get my own copy of this trade paperback version of the book. And I guess I will start from the beginning, although it details the life of two classmates, best friends in college, as they go on to their own journeys in the world media and news reporting. And so this is a interesting story as far as I can remember, and it looks into the life of television journalists. So yeah, Necessary People by Anna Pitoniak. One more book I have on my TBR. This one is Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. So this is another book I've tried reading off and on for the last few years, and it's still a book that I haven't managed to read from cover to cover. And so this is one of those strange and surreal books that have multiple storylines, if I am correct in remembering it, and dealing with the past and present, the passage of time, and how history, things that happen in history affect the present. That's a general description, so, and can be true of many books that I read recently, but I do want to make an effort in reading this book. So Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. Another book that I've been meaning to get to, this one is War Girls by Onyebuchi. I don't think I said the name correctly. I will have to look up the pronunciation. I have two books by this author, War Girls as well as Goliath. And so with War Girls, I've only read a few chapters before putting it aside. So I will be starting from the beginning once again. And so this is a book about a futuristic world where the soldiers get prosthetic limbs and advanced technology as they continue to serve as soldiers in an army. And so we'll see where this goes. The War Girls by Onyebuchi. And the next book I have to show you, and the last for my TBR, there are 10 books in total in my TBR, and I am pretty sure I won't get to all of them, but I do want to make an effort. So this last book, it is The Magicians by Lev Grossman. So I have two copies of this book, the paperback edition as well as this television show tie-in version that I was able to acquire from a local secondhand bookstore. And so this is a better edition, as the page and the fonts are a little bit bigger in this copy than the one that I had originally. And so this one I will be making a point of reading it before I get to the new book by this author, which is the King Arthur retelling. It's part of my reading list to read books about King Arthur inspired novels. And so yeah, I want to read this book, the trilogy that proved successful with a television adaptation. So yeah, The Magicians by Lev Grossman. So yeah, that's it for me for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!